G'day guys, welcome back. Another episode of Pete's Gold Adventures. Back out bush with the 6000. I have picked a very ordinary day. Rained on and off all the way out here. Doesn't make for good conditions with the 6000 because they don't like the interference of a bit of inclement weather. Anyway, I was not going to turn the camera on until I found a bit of gold because I have found probably a dozen lead shot already. It's very difficult to film live digs with a 6000 when you're just smashing lead shot. So I have a bit, so I'll give you a bit of a look. Just before that, don't forget the subs day coming up on the weekend of the 25th of November. If you want to head along, drop us an email to petesgoldadventures@gmail.com and I'll send you some more information. Anyway guys, let's check this little bit of gold out. Well, this is the spot guys. I was heading up towards that tree. Got a nice signal. It actually did stay in the ground longer than what the others had. So not that I was much more confident, but I was a little bit more confident. Well, here it is. It is in the scoop there. Not a bad little one. I'll get him out. Get a bit more focus with the camera. So there we go. Little tiny bit of quartz in him. Probably go about a 0.2 if it's lucky. Yeah, nice little reefy bit. Well, that is fantastic. Got one on the board, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to get stuck back into it as I feel a couple of spits of rain. Might just work around this tree. Hopefully, there might be a little friend. Alrighty guys, I have my second bit for the day. A few more lead shot. A little bit of hot ground over there where I had a bit of a dig, but yeah, there's nothing there. Just some hot rocks and bits and pieces, but I've got a little one here. It was really super shallow. I thought it was just going to be another lead shot, but yeah, turned out to be a little bit smaller than lead shot, spiky in the right color gold. So I'll give you a bit of a look. So this is the area it came from. So just out of that little scrape, really. As you can see, it's very, very shallow. But in the scoop there, a little bit of gold. So I'll give you a bit of a look. There he is, guys. He's only tiny. Not very big at all. A little reefy bit. Need a little bit of bath and acid, that guy. But yeah, probably a little 0.1 something. But it all adds up. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to keep hunting around this area for sure. Righto, I have another signal. Just this side of that scrape is where I got the last bit of gold. I've got one in that scrape. Now the interference is getting a bit silly. The sky's pretty grey, so not great conditions. I've got it on auto 1, so it's not as chattery. It's still in the ground, so hopefully I can get a live dig. So let's see what we got. There we go guys, doesn't sound too bad. It's got past the first scrape, so that's one good thing. So it is out of the ground. Just been trying to get a live dig. The old mate. Little leady, what a bugger. Anyway, we'll keep persisting with this live dig and hopefully get onto one. Well, it's about 6 lead shots later. I've got a target here. It's gone down to solid ground. I've done another dig and it's still in solid ground. So that tells me that there's a possibility this one could be gold. Lead shot, I'd like to think it's not going to get down through this stuff. But anyway, there's only one way to find out. But I'll give you a bit of a look at the area just before we dig this one. Okay, so what we're digging is alluvial gold, not alluvial. This is not a creek bed. This is reef gold. So we're up atop of ridgeline. There's a reef running along here. This is a secondary reef to the main one. The main reef is right up on the ridgeline, about 20-30 meters away. Much bigger mullock. They've dug down a lot deeper over there. We're chasing this little guy over here. So it's probably a little stringer reef. Tracking along here, hopefully shedding a bit more gold. And as you can hear, the interference is bad. Oh, it's still in there. It's got to be gold now, I reckon. Wow, that sounded pretty good. So, this has got to be gold. There's no way knowing lead shot's got down there. So, sounded like a good one too. Well guys, in all the excitement, I forgot to hit record. So the final part of that dig, yeah, didn't record it, eh? But I was down about 5 or 6 inches, easy to rock hard ground, and guess what I found? Lead shot. It's got me buggered how lead shot can seriously get down that far. I was so disappointed, but you probably, yeah, by not recording that, sort of, yeah, didn't carry me, see me carrying on like a pork chop about, yeah, a bit of lead. Oh, I can't believe it. I don't know how the hell that stuff gets down there sometimes. It just surprises me. But anyway, no you're sooking about it. Get stuck back into it. Hopefully the next one will be gold. Well, after much lead shot and interference, we have 2 bits of gold. So I feel it's time to move on to another spot. I'll come back here with a aftermarket coil. The ground is quite mineralized with the atmospheric stuff going on. It really does make hard work of it. So I'll come back here with an aftermarket coil and see how we go then. But for now, let's wander off to another spot. See how we go there. Well guys, we're at our next location. Drove through some really heavy rain to get here, so I'm hoping that's passed now and we can get some detecting in with little interference, but we'll soon find out. I found gold here years ago. Right where I'm standing, 10 gram specie. Wasn't me, it was Andrew. I walked straight past it. But yeah, there's a run of diggings goes straight up over there. I found some nice gold up on there, a little bit around here, but yeah, further down there, there was no indication of where the gold was. There was no diggings or anything, so it'd take a bit of finding, but it was a nice little patch, but I don't think I'll be able to find it. But anyway, this was bulldozed back in the 80s, pretty much flattened everything, so a little bit sad, but they didn't flatten those ones as much. Those diggings are somewhat still there, so I might have a little bit of a run around here and then wander up the diggings and see how we go. But yeah, as we know, plans change, so we'll see how we go. We might get on some gold here and not have to wander up the diggings, but yeah, just trying to get away from the lead shot. So hopefully being pushed, don't know, hopefully lead shot's here, not here, because it's really annoying. I need a break from lead shot. Anyway guys, I'm gonna give it a quick run over here, see what we can turn up. Well guys, it's been a while, probably an hour or so since I started this quest to find a bit of gold here. Half a dozen lead shots down there, a bit of rust, but I went the whole way up these diggings. So all the way up, not a target, would you believe? Not one until I got to an ant bed. Got a target in an ant nest, so I thought, oh well, best try and get that out. Luckily they're not the sort of ants that like to eat you or sting you. Just those little red ones. They smell a bit when you dig them up. Yeah, that was in there. Lead shot. Of course it was. But, come off the ant bed, around the back of the tree. We've got something a little bit better in colour. Something a little bit shiny. And as you can see, it's been raining. Just started raining. I left the camera a mile away, so I had to go down and get it. But in the scoop, there's just a little tiny bit of gold. I can't really see how big it is yet because it's still in the clump. Guys, let's get it out and we'll, actually, firstly, let's have a look. Okay. Just there beside my thumb, let's see a little bit of gold. Not looking too bad. I'll give a bit of a listen and we'll get it out. Yeah, a little bit of volume to it. Not super huge. What have we got? Oh, it's getting smaller. There we go. Just a little flat bit. Here it is, guys. Not a bad little bit. Nice and shiny, I'll tell you that. Very, very shiny. That'd be a 0.15, I'd say. Maybe nudging a 0.2. Yeah, a little bit of thickness to it. Nevertheless, nice little bit of gold. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. There's a few more diggings. I'm sort of near at the head of them. Not a lot more up this way. A few more over the back over here. I don't know if I'll get time to run over them. The weather's looking a bit ordinary. But until then, I might sort of try and run over a few of these. Maybe people didn't venture this high up in the diggings and there might be another nugget hiding here for me. But anyway, only one way to find out. So before this ordinary weather sort of boots me out, we'll keep running around these and see if we can come up with another one. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad of a day. Could have been worse. Could have rained on me the whole time and I got nothing done at all. So it's good to head back, run over some diggings. Lot less lead shot, so I didn't have to deal with as many as them. But yeah, we're sort of heading back the other way where there wasn't many targets at all. So all good. We'll keep working and see what we can come up with. So I've raked a bit of leaf litter back from around the tree. Where the pick is, just below that there's a bit of a signal. So I'm hoping we can get a live dig right from the start. Now, could very easily turn out to be lead, but it sounds pretty good, so why not give it a crack, I say. Alright, let's find out. Lead or gold. Tell you what, if it's a bit of lead, it'll be a bigger one. That sounds pretty good. Oh, it's a bit shallow. Righto, we got it. Alright. Silver or gold? Oh my god, it's gold. It is tiny. That's it. Oh, it is it. Can you see it? It's tiny. Alright guys, now you'll see why it was hard to find. That is so small. That is going to be a 0.05 at best. I know, might take the record for the smallest nugget, I reckon. Well, that's 2 out of the 1 mound, so I'm pretty happy with that. So, as you can see, there's not much more left. Bit of a gutter over there. Yeah, so I've dragged all the leaf litter away, so I haven't actually gone over that yet, so hopefully might be one there. But yeah, this little mound actually might be a good one. Cool, must have been too far up for people to walk. Righto, I have another target. It is directly below the last. I had to dig it. I couldn't tell. Every time you turn the coil up on these 6000s, they don't like it a lot and they sort of get a little bit wobbly. So it took a little bit to work out whether it's a target or not. And by the time I got down to about 4 inches, it's popped out and now it's a little bit more vocal. So I believe we're onto a solid target. Again, is it lead or is it gold? So only one way to find out. So let's get it out of the ground. Definitely a solid target now. Whatever this is. Don't you be round. Ah, you little turd. Nah. Little lead shot. A lead shot. Like, it was the perfect material. Nice and deep on the side of a mound. Lead shot. Alright, gonna work my way around. I reckon that's about it for me for today, I reckon. So we'll work our way around and see how we go and see if we can snag one more, but otherwise, bush way up time. Well, it's starting to rain again, so I think I'll call it. Head back to the car for a bit of a way up. See how we went for the day. I don't think it'll be a lot, but we had a good time, good afternoon. Probably about 4.5 hours, I suppose, so 4 little bits of gold. Almost 1 an hour. I'll take that. It's probably better than I used to do. So it's been great. 6000's been doing a fantastic job. I do highly recommend them. Although they do love lead shot, and that's a little bit of a pain in the butt. But anyway, it's what you got to put up with. Anyway, get this gold on the scales. So what we got. Okay, there's our 4 little bits of gold hiding up here. Pretty much in the order we got them in. So let's see what they go. Yeah, 0.25, that's a solid little one. Ooh, 0.15, I might have called that one, I reckon. I think it'll be something similar, maybe 0.12 for this guy. Oh, another solid one, 0.16. Alright, for the monster, 0.05. 0.05 it is. Alright, let's stack them all on and see what we got. There we go, 0.6. Not a bad day out at all. Well, there we go, guys, 0.6 for the day. Look, I'm pretty happy. I didn't get out until just after lunch and drove for a while. Got rained out, had to drive a little bit longer. Come to an old spot. Look, it's not in the best spot, well, by any stretch of imagination, but I knew it had some gold, so I thought, bugger it, I'll come and give it a crack, see what the 6 can do. Anyway, we come up with 0.6 of a gram for the day, so I'm happy. That's 4 bits that I didn't have this morning. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you now on the next one. Cheers.